My name is Anoila Pontes. I am from Brazil, Coisa de Cinéfilo. I would like to say that I could relate with the concert joke. That was the best joke I ever heard in my life, and I wanted to say that. But the first question is how it was the building of the script.
Yeah, so I didn't do stand up for about 10 years. And when I started doing stand up again, my goal was I want to be as myself on stage as I can be as vulnerable as I possibly can, show as much of myself as I can during this hour of comedy. It was like if I'm starting it up again, there's got to be a reason to do it. It can't just to be like an hour of doing an hour of jokes on stage, right? I was like, I need to have a real reason. So I was like, okay, the goal is to be as open and vulnerable as I can on stage and have the people relate to it and make the audience feel that we're all sort of going through the same things. My life is, I'm sure, very different from your life. Everybody in the audience has completely different lives, but we all have the same issues that we all deal with. And I wanted to just sort of show that we just have much more in common than we don't. So that's what it was. I want to start in a general place and then try and bring it to more and more personal. That's kind of what the goal was with this special.
Great. And yes, one thing that caught my attention was the direction of with Bill. How it was this work with Bill?
He's great. He's directed some of my friends' specials, and I thought a lot about who to have it because I've never been that involved with a director directing something like this. Um, I sort of talked to him and I said, I don't want shot. I wanted to feel like people are in the audience watching it. So I didn't want any shots that felt like, the camera's flying around or anything, because I feel like that feels way too produced. Even though it's like a beautiful looking special, he did such a great job. I really wanted to feel like people were in the audience watching it and that we were very thoughtful about when to cut to a close up and when to stay far away, that kind of stuff. We were very, very thoughtful about because, in editing movies and stuff, you learn like when someone says something and the camera's far away, that feels very different from a person saying the exact same thing, but the camera's really close to you. So learning all of that stuff in my last few years of being able to make movies and TV shows, I brought that to this. And Bill's also done a lot of great TV, not just stand-up specials. So to us, that was a very, very specific thing. We wanted it to feel like people were in the audience. And also, when are we cutting to the close-up and when are we going far away? Because sometimes you stay in the close-up too much, it starts to get a little uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yes, thanks. I just want to say something because I think you didn't heard. I love the concert joke. For me, it's the best joke I ever heard in my entire life. I never went to a concert anymore the same way. Okay, I just wanted to say that I just love it. I'm always paying attention to that right now.
Thank you so much. I feel the same way. I'm like, it's late. Just play it all at once. Don't pretend like the show's gone.
Exactly. Thank you so much for your attention and have a nice day.
Thank you for watching it and for speaking with me.